Good morning or afternoon or evening whenever you're watching this. This is a lot of things. So I went to the Chicago Pen Show, and yes, I am just getting around to kind of going over all of this stuff, as well as, hopefully I'll have my currently inked up too. And again, yes, very late in the month, but it's been quite a month. The last couple of weeks have been really, really hard. Chicago Pen Show. Then when I got home from the Chicago Pen Show, straight into really long work days. Then I got really, really sick and was in bed for almost 4 days. And then back to work and very, very, very long, busy days. And creating anything or doing anything like this was completely out of the question. So here we are. Some things I got in the mail, some things I got most things I got from the Chicago Pen Show. And so I am going to kind of move all this stuff to the side, and we'll go over some of the things I got, and hopefully I remember where I got most of it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am back with some of my little goodies that I got. We'll start out with the little Chicago Pen Show 45th anniversary little pen, just a normal little pen. And then I got a couple things from, let me find her sticker, from Kaleidocraft. She had the cutest things. First, it's this little charm. It kind of goes on your traveler's notebook charm. Look how cute that is. And I got this from her, which is a little fidget. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Sorry if that was aggravating to anybody, but this little mushroom. So cute. And then I got also these little guys. These are magnets. Look at how cute he is. Oh, this little guy. And then I got this little guy. Same thing, he's a magnet. Look at that face. Oh my gosh, she had the cutest things. I had to really hold back on going nuts at her place because she had a lot of cute things. So that is her. She's on Instagram. Then I got this little guy. It is a pen holder from Jonathan Brooks over at Carolina Pen Co. This is who that's from, as well as this little sticker. Isn't that cute? Then, let's see, I got this little guy. It is a little journal, but it's a magnet wooden page holder. So I like it. I love the design. It's the only thing that I don't really care about it is like it's not a strong magnet, so it doesn't hold like multiple pages. It like doesn't really work that well, so it holds like maybe a couple of really thin pages, but nonetheless I love it. And I have it in my ink journal. And then this was also from Kaleidocraft. This is a magnet, so it isn't that adorable? It's pretty thick. So cute. She did such a good job. And then, and this is from a pen from Inky Converters. Look at how cute that is. It's like, it all moves around in there. So cute. Had to get it. Look at how cute that is. Okay. This one is from, I think, the Roses Without Thorns. So, I think I'm named where I got everything on here. Okay, these are my little fun little things that I got from the Chicago Pen Show. And now I will go over some other things that I got. Let's see. I got this notebook from let's see, from these guys, the Federalist pen and paper. They have a great selection. They have all kinds of stuff at their booth. But so I just got this notebook. It is a Clairefontaine, but I loved the green, so I picked up that. I also went and had, they have calligraphers down at a table. This one was in like the Essex room that was underneath, downstairs, I mean. So anyway, this is the calligraphy that she did with my name. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. So pretty. I got that. And then I will go over a couple things I got at the other locations when I bring those things out. So let me get this moved out, and then we will bring some other stuff in. Okay, next up is the inks. Let me pull these over here, is the inks I got. So first one is this one here. I've been seeing this a lot, and I've been really wanting to try it, and I had seen it at the Federalist pen table, and so I picked this up. It's got this beautiful kind of green shimmer. Let me see if I can, yeah. Anyway, that's a Colorverse Brain. And then I picked up, I think from the same table, if I'm not mistaken, this is Age of Aurum. I've been really kind of wanting this one too. Ooh, sorry for that, the light up there. Hold on 1 second. Okay, is that better? Is that gonna focus? Yeah, that looks like it's gonna focus a little bit better. Anyway, this Ferris Wheel Press Age of Aurum. I really wish they would put the names of the ink, but anyway, it's like this brownish yellow. We'll swatch all these too. And then, of course, I had to stop by and see Eric at Abadeo Stationery and visit his table to get the other two inks that I did not have in his collection. So I got Blue Suntan, which is like this muted kind of dusty blue. It's really pretty. And then Ernst Kicks. I always say it wrong. Eric, sorry, please correct me in the comments. But here are the two inks I got from him. So great. And then, of course, we'll swatch those. And the other ink I got from his is by Monarca. This is Cardona. And it's this beautiful red with this red shimmer. Such a pretty ink. And again, we'll swatch that as well. And then this is not something I got from the pen show, but it is something that I ordered and came in the mail recently. So I've got the Esterbrook and Coffee Monster Co. collab. This is Forgotten Iced Coffee. Look how pretty this bottle is. It's like this frosted glass. And I also got from the Coffee Monster Co. as well the blotter paper. And it's got some other ones back there. And I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the place. But this was an order that came in the mail. But again, we will swatch that ink also. Okay, and speaking of other things, so this right here, there was a class kind of meetup thing with Esterbrook and the Coffee Monster Co., which I actually missed out on. I wasn't able to, but Lexi from at Lip Gloss and Lattes, she was able to get me a bag, and I am so grateful that she sent it to me. But it's this cute little bag. This is the front. And this is the back. Sorry, I don't have a lot of room on my desk today. But there's that. How cute is that? And inside the bag, you got like cute little swag, which I did not know she was sending this. So I was so happy when I received this in the mail. But got another blotter paper. And then this little like coffee cup, what you call it, sleeve. There was this cute little sticker, this vinyl sticker. And then washi tape. And I will open that up and roll that out. But this is some of the designs on it. Super cute. So thank you, Lexi, so much. I I'm so grateful that you were able to do that for me. So thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's that gift. Okay, and then we also have that I got from, let's see, oh, I got a super cute gift from Charmaine at Lovecharmaine. She gave this out to all of us when we all met up for dinner. It is so cute. I have already swatched these, and I will show you guys all the washies, but it's all these cute little washies. Let's see if I can get them all in here. All these cute little washies. Aren't those so cute? I did swatch them, so I will show those. I swatched them in a little book, so that would have made it a little bit easier. And then some wax seals. Like, this was so thoughtful of her. Look at how cute this is. How super cute. And then it comes with some ephemera and little sticky notes and stickers. And then another like little notepad. And then some stickers down here, which I am so excited to use. They are so cute. And then it comes with this little journaling card. Let's see if I can put that in. How cute is that? So that was a little gift from Charmaine, which thank you, Charmaine, if you're watching this. I appreciate it so much. It was so thoughtful. Okay, let me see if I can. Sorry. Okay, sorry if you heard that chirping like a cricket. That is actually my work phone. So, yeah, I am kind of on call today, so I don't quite get the whole day off today. But I'm trying. I'm trying to relax today, and it's just not really happening. So we will keep going. So anyway, this was my gift from Charmaine that she had given to some of us. So thank you, Charmaine. That was so thoughtful of you. Okay, now let's get into some other stuff. Here I have, I've been seeing this, and I've wanted this, oh, my brain is not focusing now, of course not. Blotter paper from Esterbrook. It was part of that, the one they came out with when they made that Raven pen, which I loved, but I did not get. And here's a blotter paper that came with it, and I love, 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 love Ravens. So I've been wanting to get this blotter paper. When I saw it at their table, I immediately grabbed it and thought, yes, I need this. Look at how adorable these are. I love them. And then these are the ones where you can like perforate it and you can break them up into smaller ones. Here's another one. All right. And then I was at their table, and this was very unplanned, but it's a pen I've been looking at for a really, really long time, and I just kind of kept passing on it and passing on it. And when I saw it in person, I was like, yeah, why did I keep passing on that? Because it is so much prettier in person. But I got an Esterbrook Esty, and it came with this beautiful green pen sleeve, and it is the tortoise shell. And I've been seeing it for so long, and I thought it was so pretty, but when I saw it in person, I instantly bought it. And, you know, I mean, how could I pass it up? How pretty is that? And I think I got it in a fine nib. Here's the nib on it. And yep, I got it in a fine. And that is probably one of my favorite nibs is fine. The Esterbrook fine is just one of my absolute favorites. But how pretty is that? Oh, I can't wait to figure out what ink I'm going to put in that. I did not ink this up for May. I did get other pens at the show, as you saw in the intro. And I do have those inked up. But I held off on this one because I want to put a brown or a yellow. And since I had already had several browns and a yellow inked up, I didn't want to do another one. So we will hold off on that one. So that was my little, from the Esterbrook table. And then I went over to see Bart at Zodiac Pen Company. And I had actually pre-ordered these. These were ones that he had made that I'd ordered months ago that he was just bringing to me at the pen show. So we will get to that in a minute. So these were definitely pre-ordered. But next to Zodiac Pen Company, next to his table, was Mayfair Pens. And I've been kind of eyeballing their pens as well ever since I kind of first, so I think at Karina Loves a Plan is the first time I saw the Mayfair pens, but I've seen them in other videos as well. But ta-da! Look at how stunning that is. I just kept going back to it and kept looking at it, and look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. And I just got a, I think it's just a normal number 6 Jovo nib. I got it in fine as usual. But it just, man, this pen is just so comfortable. I like how it kind of angles up right here. And I thought maybe this step here and the threads would bother me, but it has not been bothering me at all. I really find this pen very comfortable. Oops. And you get a little peek of what I inked it up with. So I've got that one, and oops, that one right there. So that was kind of a surprise purchase, like the Esterbrook tortoiseshell. And these ones I knew I was getting. So let's just put it on our little guy right here. Yeah, there we go. And here's the 2 pens I ordered from Bart at Zodiac Pen Company. Oh, this is actually, that's the one pen by Mayfair Pens. That's this guy right here. Okay, now this one here is the Gemini model, which is one of my favorite models by him. I think this is actually the 3rd Gemini I have from Bart, but look at this resin. This resin is the 3 Olives Martini. Let me find the card that goes with this. Yeah. So here's this one. The 3 Olives Martini. Here it is right here. By Fountain Pens Tellings. And it's the Gemini model in the satin finish. It's in the satin finish. And it is just so awesome. Like, I love the feel of this pen. And I got it in a gold fine nib. And this is kind of how it fits in the hand. It's very comfortable. Oh, I love this pen. And then I have this inked up as well, and we will kind of go over that also. So that's this one. And then the next one is the Sagittarius model. And this blank is called Roman Sunset. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. And this is the Sagittarius model. It's kind of got some pointed finials down here at the top and bottom. And this one I got in a number 6 rose gold nib. And I actually got this one in medium. Surprise, surprise. But look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. And I've got this one inked up as well, which I will go over what I ink these up in, or ink them up with. When I swatch some inks, we'll do some writing samples of all 3 of these. But yeah, those are my pens from the Chicago Pen Show. And let me just pull this one out as well. The Esterbrook. So these are my pen purchases. And like I said, these 2 were ordered months ago. I ordered this months ago, but I still picked them up at the Chicago Pen Show. So, but these are my 2 new ones that I actually didn't plan to purchase, but ended up purchasing. So that is kind of my, yeah, that's my little haul that I got from the Chicago Pen Show, and some of the stuff that I got in the mail, and some gifts that I got. I think that's everything. Oh, no. I also got something else. And again, this was a mail, not a Chicago Pen Show. This is something that I'd ordered in the mail. I was talking to, well, I don't Lisa from Journal-esque had posted some pens that she was selling, and I saw the one and I wanted it really bad, and it's one that I've been kind of looking at for a really long time, and I never got it. So let me just move some of this stuff aside. So let me pull that. She sent this, and I got it in the mail just, I don't know, a few days ago, I think maybe. But this is the pen that she was selling. It's by Burl pens. And so she even left all the details in there, the little card. Let me see. John Sanderson. Burl pens. That's his little card. And then here is the pen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is the Quartz Strata blank, or is it Strata Quartz? Quartz Strata. I think it's Quartz Strata. But look at this pen. I have been wanting a pen with this blank for so long. And she was selling one of hers. Look at how gorgeous this is. And let's see, it has an extra fine nib on it, which right up my alley. And I don't have this inked up yet, but we are inking this up for sure. She actually sent me, here, let me put this off to the side. She actually sent me an ink that she said she thinks matches wonderful with it. And it is this one right here. It is Ink Mazeru. I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Mazeru. And M. Lovewell, which is a stationery store near her where she lives. And this was called Sweet Treat. When I tell you, I swatched this ink just to see what it looked like. It is, I think, one of the best dusty pinks type inks that I have ever tried, and I instantly reached out to her because I loved it so much and asked her where she got it. And did I buy a bottle instantly? I absolutely did, and it should be here any day now. But we will swatch the sample that she gave me. So Lisa, thank you so much for sharing this ink with me and sending me a sample. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the ink so much. Okay, so let me clear this all out. I will get my my ink journal, which I actually have right here. It's the Tomoe River paper or Hobonichi just notebook. It's just where I put kind of like all my like new pen day stuff and stuff like that. So I will clear all this out. I will get all ready and get my water and all the things so we can swatch some ink, and I will be back. Okay. So I did swatch the stuff I got. I forgot to mention that I actually got 2 washi tapes from Eric at Amadeo Stationery as well. I got these 2 right here, and I'll bring those up close. Got these 2. It's kind of like a map. Definitely my vibe. And then I got this one from Inky Converters, the same place I got that little what you call it, the this thing, the pen, the ink bottle pen. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. So I got those 2, and then I'm going to swatch the inks here. And then the washi tape that I got from Charmaine at Lovecharmaine, I'll hold those up. And then that's the name of them next to it, or the sticker that goes on it, sorry. Aren't these just beautiful? They're elegant to me. I don't know how else to describe them. They're just very elegant to me. Very beautiful. And then here's the last 2 of the flower ones. And then we've got this one here, which I believe it's Animal Crossings. So cute. And then this one right here. So those are the what you call it, the washi tapes that from Charmaine, and then Amadeo Stationery and Inking Converters. And sorry if you get offended by swear words. Okay, so now let's swatch some ink. I know I'm a side writer, so I have to kind of turn it to the side. So let me do that. And I'm going to be using my my Kakimori ink, or my Kakimori nib, with my nib holder by River City Pen Co. Look at how pretty and sparkly that is. I love this pen. Or I love this pen holder, I mean. So we'll be using that, and I've got the pens off to the side over here, and my water and my towel and all the things, and let's get swatching. So let me zoom you in, and then we'll start. Okay. And I'm sorry if I sound a little kind of nasally in this video. I'm still not quite over being sick from last week. Okay, we will start out with this one. This is Colorverse Brain, and it's got that green shimmer. So we'll get this one shaken up and swatched out. Get all that shimmer mixed in there. Set that up there. We will just do, I kind of got it measured out so I knew I could fit all of them in there. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. It's like a olivey green, like almost has like some yellow undertones. And again, if you have been around my channel for a little bit and you have seen any of my videos, you will know that I have no, I can't explain colors very well. And I don't know why that is. It's like I see it in my brain, I know what it is, but I can't quite describe colors very well. Okay, this is Colorverse. Brain. Oh my gosh, what a pretty ink. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next one we have is Ferris Wheel Press, and this one is Age of Aurum. And sorry, I have them out of the box already, but this is the actual box that it comes in, so I don't know if you can read that, Age of Aurum. So this is a really pretty ink as well. I'm sorry about my throat. Hopefully that doesn't aggravate anybody. This is Ferris Wheel Press. Age of Aurum. This was actually wetter than I expected. Usually sometimes with Ferris Wheel Press inks, they're a tad bit dry, which is, to me, it's okay. I just add like a smidge of White Lightning if it's too dry, but this one is actually, this one actually flows pretty nicely. Okay, let's move up a little bit. Next ink is from Emilio Stationery, and this one is Ernst Kicks. Again, I don't know why, for some reason I have the hardest time pronouncing that, and I am not sure why. That's such a pretty red. It almost has like a corally like undertone to it. I don't know how to explain that, but it's just got a different feel, almost pinky undertone. I really like it a lot. Okay. And next we have, let me make sure that I'm getting in there. Okay, is the other one by Stationery, and this one's called Blue Suntan. Look how pretty, I don't know if you can see it in the bottle, but look how pretty that looks in the bottle. Just pretty. What a pretty blue. This one is Blue Suntan. Okay, and the next one I got was also from Stationery, which is the Monarcha ink, and this one is Cardona, and it's got that really pretty red shimmer. Okay. Oh, what a pretty color. And that's just such a pretty red. And this is Monarcha ink. Cardona. And that's a pretty wet ink too. Gosh, look at that. Does it have a gold kind of sheen to it? I wonder if it does. We'll have to see when it dries. All right, next one is the Coffee Monster Co. Forgotten Iced Coffee. Frame. Okay, let's get this one swatched. And this ink, I was really, like, I've seen swatches of it. I swatched it in one of the books just to see kind of what it looked like, one of my other books. And I had the hardest time trying to figure out how to describe this ink. It's almost like a gray, brown, green. I don't even know how to describe this ink, but it's very cool looking. So this is the Esterbrook and the Coffee Monster Co. collab, and this is Forgotten Iced Coffee. And it is a light ink, so I was a little worried about that, but to be honest with you, oops, I had a little bit of contamination from my finger. It's legible. It's really legible. And I was a little worried about that when I'd first seen it, but it's got this beautiful shading. I mean, you can already see the shading, and it's like even shading in the writing. It's very pretty. Okay, last but certainly not least is this ink. This is the one that Lisa at Journal Ask sent me along with the pen that I had purchased from her. So I actually have a bottle of this coming in, like I said earlier, because it is gorgeous. Hold on, where's my little ink vial holders? Let me, let's set this here so I don't spill it. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful dusty pink ink. Okay, this one is by, again, I'm not sure if I'm, let me see, I think it's ERU and M Lovewell. And this one is called A Sweet Treat. Oh my gosh, that ink is so pretty. And it's legible, which, yay. I mean, just look at it dry down. Look at, oh, it does have like this green gold sheen kind of around that. I don't think I actually noticed that before. And then it's got the gold shimmer. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the Cardona. Okay, let me cap this up. Then we will let these dry and come back and take a closer look at them. Okay, I am back and we are going to kind of go through these. Oh, hold on, let me try to get this to focus. Okay, I think I got it to focus now. The first color we have is Colorverse Brain. Look at that green shimmer. And then we've got Ferris Wheel Press, Age of Aurum. And it's like this brownish yellow with that gold shimmer. You know what's funny is at first I thought I really like that green shimmer. Like, I don't know if you can see the difference between the Ferris Wheel Press and then we've got the Amarillo Stationery Arcs Kicks. And it's this like orangey pinky red. And then we've got Blue Suntan. It's just this dusty blue. I love that. And then we've got Monarca Cardona. You can see it's this beautiful kind of Merlot red with that little green sheen around the edging, or green halo, and the gold shimmer. What a pretty, and you can even see it in the writing sample as well. Then we've got Esterbrook and the Coffee Monster Co. Forgotten Iced Coffee. And look at that, it's like a gray, but it has like, and it's weird, it kind of has like a green tone to it, but it's more gray than anything. And then you have this one by Ink Mazur and M. Lovewell, A Sweet Treat. And it's this really pretty dusty pink. And I'm hoping that my camera is actually picking up, because it looks a little darker in my phone than it does like in real life. So I'm hoping the camera actually like picks it up that it's this dusty pink. Okay, I'm going to switch the page and we are going to do a writing sample, and you guys will get a sneak peek of what's going to be in my currently inked for May that I still haven't got, recorded and up, but because some of these are in there, which there'll be carryovers into June as well, because all right, let me see. So first up, we are going to do Mayfair pens. And this one I have inked up with the, oh my gosh, my brain just doesn't want to work today, is the Ferris Wheel Press, Age of Aurum. So let's see, new pens. We're just gonna say May 2025. And this is, let's see. And this one, where's that sticker that I have? So I'll just kind of put that up. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's by Mayfair Pens. And this one has the fine nib on it. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and ask what the blank was. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll reach out and ask him what it was, and I will put it in the description. If I remember, I will try to put that in the description of what the name of this blank is. Okay, and this is inked with Ferris wheel press, Age of Aurum. Such a smooth writer. It's very juicy for a fine nib. Yeah, it's very juicy for a fine nib. And see what I mean by, and again, it probably has, you know, a lot to do with the nib as well, but see how, like, lubricated it was writing. It just writes beautifully. So I'm very impressed with this Ferris wheel press ink. And I mean, all their ink is beautiful, but sometimes you get where it's a bit dry. But that one is pen number 1. Okay, pen number 2. We have the Zodiac Pen Company in the Gemini model, and the blank is 3 Olives Martini. Look at how pretty. And I have this inked up with Colorverse Brain. Oh, let me rotate it a little bit so that shimmer gets moving in there. And I got this one also picked up at the Chicago Pen Show. Okay, we have Zodiac Pen Co. Gemini model in 3 Olives Martini, and it is inked with Colorverse Brain. Oh, this is a fine nib. And that's a pretty lubricated ink as well. And of course, you know, I have never had an issue with any of the nibs that come from Bart, but that is that. All right. Next up, we have another Zodiac Pen Company. This is my Sagittarius model, and this blank is in Roman Sunset. And this one, this is inked up with an ink that I got in an ink spot. Or actually, no, this is an ink that I got from, oh my God, Celia. So, you can check that video out when the unboxing that I did from this. She had sent me a little gift package, and so sweet. And this was one of them. This is Sailor Afternoon Tea, and that's what I put in this pen right here. Frame. Oh my gosh, that pen is just so beautiful. And this is the one that I got in the medium nib. So this is Zodiac Pen Company, the Sagittarius model in Roman Sunset. And I got this in a medium nib. And it is inked with, what a wet writer. This is actually really lovely to write with Sailor Afternoon Tea. Oh, what a beautiful combination. And that is that model right there. It's funny because the pen kind of is coming off more copper and yellow, like brownie, but it's actually quite, it's got quite a bit of an orange tone to it. I'm hoping that camera picks it up, but anyway, that's that one. And next, we will be inking up this one, which is the pen from Lisa at Journal-esque, and this is the Silver Burl Pen Company with the Strata Quartz. So we are going to be inking this up with the ink that she sent, which is the Sweet Treat. So I have never inked a pen up on camera before, so this is the first for me. So bear with me if I make a complete mess out of myself. I'm going to use my little ink vial holder that I got as a gift from Danielle. This is from Olive Frog Designs, and she gifted that to me, which was super sweet. She knows how much I like these little puzzle pieces. Okay, let's see if we can get this done without making too much of a mess. So I don't know how everybody else inks up their pens. I mean, I've seen some, but I pull some up into the thing and then I push it back down and then I pull it up again. I just get a better fill when I do that. And I never, I've got some air bubbles in there. I don't want those. I never really give myself a full fill because I usually have several inks or pens inked up. Okay, then I'm just going to wipe it off on my towel, just kind of get it cleaned up a bit so I don't get inky fingers. And we will put the caps. I do about halfway. This is usually what I do about with all my pens. And then get that back on there. We'll put the cap back on there. We will clean up. And do a writing sample with this beautiful, beautiful pen. Oh my gosh. Lisa, thank you for selling this to me and holding it for me. You literally held it for like, I think almost a month or a few weeks or however long it was. I appreciate it so much. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, extra fine. I love an extra fine nib. Don't get me wrong. I love a juicy nib, and the medium is starting to grow on me, but there is just something about an extra fine that I absolutely love. Okay, this is my Silver Burl pens. And this is, you know, I don't know the name of this model. Hey, Lisa, if you know the name of this model, well, I mean, obviously you probably do, but can you put it in the comments below what the name of this model is? I don't quite remember what it was. Well, and then let's see. Oh, is it Quartz Strata or Strata Quartz? Why does my brain not want to? We're just going to do Quartz Strata because I think that's what it is. Again, if I'm wrong, please put that in the comments below. And this has an extra fine nib. And this is inked with ink Lovewell. And this is Sweet Treat. So I was a little nervous about how legible it would be in an extra fine nib, but it is very lovely. Very lovely. Oh, I am loving this pen. Oh! Okay. And what a beautiful match that is. Okay. That is my little haul and new pens and inks and some writing samples. And it's funny how the line variation, like between this medium and like that fine, aren't very different. It's slightly different. So these are juicy nibs here, and then of course the medium nib. But yeah, those are my pens that I got from the Chicago Pen Show and ones I ordered. And that concludes my video of all my little goodies. I am so sorry if this was a super long video. I don't actually know how long it is at the moment, but it seems like I have been recording forever. So if you stuck to it this far, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. I will be happy to answer them, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed all my little goodies that I got, and thank you again, and have a great day. Bye.